Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Nancy Drew Mobile Mystery Shadow Ranch. We are just about to start the super awesome, super exciting, very good, very fun scavenger hunt. Soon, all the teams have been given the list of items they need to photograph. Then the bullhorn blares. Ready, set, go! As the other teams take off in all directions, Nancy and the cousins hold their horses back and study the list, which consists of 10 items. Wooden wagon wheel, animal skull, cactus wren's nest, petroglyph, shredded snakeskin, mountain lion track, 19th century tombstone, fossil, chocolate flower, branding iron. Alternative to any one item, collect 10 arrowheads to be donated to the Historical Society Museum. Chocolate flower, Bess says. I should be able to find one of those. I know a good place to look for arrowheads, George adds. Right by that old miner's shack, you can see the cookout site. You can see from the cookout site. I heard Gil talking about it with Chet. Great, Nancy responds, turning her horse. I think I can find the way. Come on. As the girls lope off into the desert, she adds, keep your eyes peeled for those other things. After riding for a few minutes, George suddenly pulls her horse up. Guys, hold it! Stop! Nancy and Bess stop their horses and join George, who has dismounted and is pointing to the ground where a papery-looking tube extends from between two rocks. A snakeskin! Good eye, George, Nancy says, smiling as she dismounts. You think it's from a rattlesnake? Bess asks squeamishly. Don't worry, Bess. Whatever it was is long gone. Now hurry up and take our picture before one of the other teams sees us. Bess takes out her digital camera as George and Nancy carefully pick up the snakeskin and hold it between them. They smile. Cheese! After Bess snaps several pictures, George pushes the snakeskin under the thorny lower branches of a nearby cactus bush. Just in case someone is watching, she shrugs. Suddenly, Nancy says, Keep that camera out, Bess. I just found us a cactus wren's nest. She points to a large dome-shaped object constructed out of grass. But just then, George cries out, And look what's over there! She points to the gray cow skull, which sits amid some rocks a short distance away. Bess pumps her fist happily. Oh, you guys, we are so going to win this thing! By the time the trio reaches the old shack, they've taken pictures of more than half the items on their list. They stop their horses and look at each other. We're on such a roll, Bess asserts. I think we should skip the arrowheads and just keep looking for all the other stuff. I think finding arrowheads is good insurance, George argues, just in case we can't find the other items. What do? Look for arrowheads or skip the arrowheads? Well, it looks like Nancy's going to be the tiebreaker. So I'm going to go with look for arrowheads. Better safe than sorry. Find 10 arrowheads in this picture. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10! Yes! Yay! You found all the hidden objects. And as a reward, we get a collectible. Turquoise. That's 10, Bess cries. We did it! And it didn't take very long either. About to get back on her horse, Nancy spots a small light blue stone on the ground nearby. I'll bet this is turquoise, she says, retrieving it. Maybe I could have a ring made out of it. Or a belt buckle for a certain boyfriend of yours, George smiles. Nancy pockets the gemstone and mounts up, smiling at the thought of Ned. Nancy's boyfriend. He attends Emerson College. Don't be silly, George, Bess teases as the trio starts off. Dave already has a turquoise belt buckle. Oh, making jokes about Dave Gregory. You know, the cowboy who has a crush on Nancy. Oh, hey, background music. As the girls ride up the remnants of an old dirt road toward a ridge, George squints at something tilted on its side, half buried in the drift of sand. Hey, is that what I think it is? Nancy follows her gaze and grins. An old wagon wheel! Good eye, George. Bess and George brush bits of tumbleweed from the wheel, then pose as Nancy takes their picture. Suddenly, Bess sniffing. Sniffing? What? Maybe I'm missing a word in this sentence. Let's say that suddenly Bess starts sniffing. Nobody move, she cries. She sniffs some more. I smell chocolate. George shakes her head. I don't smell anything. You're hallucinating. I'm telling you, we are in the presence of chocolate. I'm not going to argue with Bess. Okay, I'm not going to argue with her. Bess starts looking around, sniffing high and low. She soon zeroes in on a mound of small, purplish, daisy-like flowers. She bends over it, noses up to it, then cries out in triumph, Aha! Nancy crouches to inspect the flowers. They do smell like chocolate. I'll bet this is a chocolate flower. Nice going, Bess. And we got the chocolate flower collectible! She has the two cousins kneel on either side of the flowers and snaps a picture. So let me see, how many collectibles are left in this chapter? Looks like we found 5 of them. Wow, we found 5 of them and we only have 2 more to go. Alright, we are on a roll. We found pretty much all the items in the scavenger hunt. We found a lot of the collectibles. And in the next video, Nancy is going to come across a mystery. Stay tuned.